Hey guys, here's a Q&A video, I promise y'all. Now, there's gonna be some issues though. So I copied and pasted all the questions I got from YouTube and Tumblr, stuff like that, put them all in like a little document so I could read it. But so I deleted the video, but I didn't see the names of the people who did it, so I'm sorry, but I'll leave your question in the little description below so you can see which ones were yours, and if they were similar, then I kind of just put them together. But yeah, sorry about that. Alright, but let's get to it. If you have seen it yet, what do you think of Man of Steel? Oh yeah, I saw Man of Steel. Personally, I found the first 2/3 of the film boring. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you uneducated bastard," but I just found it boring. And I know the controversy is the action, but I freaking love the action. Okay, I adored it. I saw it in 3D. I was ducking and stuff like that when the stuff he was flying through the city, beating people. Oh my god, I was enjoying that like a little kid squeeing. Okay, so first 2/3 of the film, I say boring, but the last third with that action scene, I thought it was incredible. So sorry, I love seeing that. And that was the first time I've seen Superman ever, fight someone like that in a movie. Well, besides Superman 2. I mean, I love Superman 1 and 2, but I did like how they, upgraded it. So yeah, and the guy did a great job with Superman. So yeah, sorry. What do you fear? I freaking hate clowns. I hate them so much. What is your favorite snack? Oh, this right here. I mean, I'm not eating it right now, but this Kraft home-style mac and cheese, I'll have it after like a workout or a hit or something like that, but that's only if I'm in a supreme calorie deficit and I just need the calories. But this right here is my kryptonite. I just love the breadcrumbs and stuff like that. 2 questions. What video editing software do you use and for your videos, and what regimen do you use for your intermittent fasting? Well, I use Power Director because my good friend Ezenel, who I haven't talked to in a while, I should really check up on him. He helped me learn how to use that. I was taught how to use that, but my good friend Cowboy Dave also taught me how to use Sony Vegas, but most of the time I use Power Director because it's easier for me. And for my intermittent fasting, I choose to use an eating window that is 12 to 8 p.m. or 1 to 9 p.m. And then I fast, meaning I don't eat at all after 9 p.m. until 1 p.m. the next day, or I don't eat after 8 p.m. until 12 p.m. the next day. So I get my 16-hour fast. Voila, nice cuts. Are you a gamer? If so, what type of games do you play? Kinda, I'm not as much as I used to be, but I personally love fighting games and beat 'em ups. I freaking like when you're Batman in Arkham City, you kick everyone's ass and those type of games, or when you're like just playing Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat. Yeah, those types. Also, I love Sonic, Spyro, Crash stuff. I love those type of games too. Clop clop. Just we're like fat. How long did it take you to get so strong and sexy? Well, actually, it was kind of like how you remember in Spider-Man 1 when Tobey Maguire just woke up. It was just like that. It just happened. All that stuff just came. It was like when Hercules and I started training with that little goat guy, and boom. Yeah. Between Goku from Dbz and Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece, who would you say has the bigger appetite? Well, you know what? I'm gonna read you this. Okay, this is something I found. I say it every time someone asks me this, but I don't have it memorized, so just let me find it real quick. This right here. In the Dragon Ball series, when Goku was younger, he was often seen eating giant animals he killed himself. It was also linked to his strength. If he was hungry, he was weak, so it played a decent role in the first series. As the Dbz series came around, that link was slowly dissolved, referenced only so often, and he was seen only eating in lulls of action or when Goku was not in the fight. Referring to this flight dynamic, he ate a lot on the ship, and as well as a hyperbolic time chamber when he was training. In the Dragon Ball GT series, there is maybe only 1 or 2 scenes that show him eating vast amounts. In the earlier movies though, it was more prevalent, usually starting out with him being home and eating a big meal while Gohan was still little. In Luffy's case, he eats every chance he gets, sees in most episodes eating giant creatures, dragons, or a full store of food, even eating a big crate of fruit in less than a second. Seeing as how Goku's eating habits were less shown as the series progressed and had Luffy's has stayed throughout the series, I believe in the end it will be Luffy who eats more given the amount of information we have received this far from the series. So that right there, I think answers the question. I mean, I'm a DBZ fan, but I'm not one of those fanboys who just thinks DBZ has got it, everything they do. So yeah, I'd say Monkey D. Luffy eats more than Goku. Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? Hopefully be able to support myself with personal training or just helping people health-wise, you know, something like Shanti probably. And being able to support myself through my work and doing YouTube stuff as a hobby as well. Like, that'd be nice to get paid to do something I love, like on YouTube and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I'd love to be able to help people reach their fitness goals and just get healthier. So yeah, and be able to support myself from that. Yeah, that wouldn't even be considered work to me. So yeah. What is the most you want in life?
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
If you could be drawn in any cartoon style, which would it be? You know, I am generally curious to see how I would be drawn in Adventure Time style. I don't know why. That is like the easiest style. I mean, sure, I'd love to be drawn DBZ style or anime style as well, but just Adventure Time, that'd be... I just want to see how I would look at that. How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon? Dude, that's easy, like 3.5. Like, even Luna and Yue knew that. If someone were to ever engineer and prototype the 3D maneuver gear from Attack on Titan, would you volunteer to test it out? I mean, if I'm in a padded room, then yeah, I guess I would. Personally, as much as I know it wouldn't work because my arms would get ripped out of their sockets. I would prefer it if it was like some Spider-Man thing and I just go die Titan, and then like have some gun blades and stuff like Final Fantasy VIII, whatever. But my arms would be so ripped out of their sockets. I don't care how good they are, but they'd be out the sockets. So yeah, I guess I would. I mean, I have no idea how the hell they maneuver so well with it, but yeah, I guess I would. Besides Dragon Ball Z, what is your favorite anime? Dragon Ball. I'm kidding. Ah, damn. There's so much. I can give you like a top 5. I mean, I love One Piece, Attack on Titan, Yu Yu Hakusho. Shit, I can't even give you a top 5 because there's just too many I love, like ridiculous amounts. But yeah, those are ones I really do enjoy. Suggest to a person that wants to start working out. Hey man, just be consistent. Like, if you focus on eating the right stuff, nutritious foods, and you do it consistently, trust me, you will see great results. Like, that's all you gotta do. Eat clean, sleep plenty, and work out consistently, and those results will come. I doubt this will get answered. Well, you're wrong, I'm answering it. But if I meet you at BronyCon and want to film with you, will that be okay? Yeah, sure, if it's like a little short thing, I wouldn't mind if you did that. I mean, I'm gonna be hanging with my boys most of the time, but yeah. Who are your inspirations? Bruce Lee, Goku, and Wilt from Foster Son, because he was just a really nice guy and I want to be like him. But I wouldn't be a pushover like him. That's why I'm like Goku, fuck him up. Would you still call yourself a brony? And if not, are you still going to be in AC Race Fest Bronies React videos? Man, the thing is, like, I mean, I guess, I mean, if someone else was like, well, I am a fan of the show, I guess, technically, so I guess technically I would still be considered one if you're, like, a fan of it, but, like, I get now why people like Black Nerd and Hot Diggity Demon and General Ivan said, like, oh yeah, we're fans, we're not bronies. Even my friend Monty told me the same thing at first, but I guess so. Yeah, I would. And really, it really depends on the situation. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, sure, why not? I don't really. I'm indifferent to it at this point. And I'm not gonna be all dramatic with it and be like, don't you ever call me that. I will just be like, I'm more of just a casual fan. And for AC Race Fest, that's like up to him really. Like, he's the one who invites me into stuff, so I'm grateful for him, and it'll be fun to hang with him at BronyCon when we see each other there. So yeah, that's all up to him. Do you like Vegeta just as a character? Oh yeah, man, he had, well, technically he had the best character development. I mean, I'm not a fan of the cocky people too much. But I do like seeing his character progression from how he went from just this evil bad guy to like generally becoming, you know, an anti-hero throughout the series and just becoming a straight up good guy. And so, I mean, I do I do like the character. I mean, some parts he was just straight up dick though, so I'm just kind of, yeah, he's all right. He's all right. I don't hate him or anything like that. If you could meet anyone in the real world, dead or alive, who would it be? Bruce Lee, and I would be like, I seek the means to fight injustice, to bring fear to those who prey on the fearful, so I can train. And I would just quote Batman Begins and have him train me. Okay, yeah, that would be epic to train with Bruce Lee. That would be amazing. SS Gohan and Piccolo's clothes in the Cell games have one of the coolest designs in the series. What are your thoughts on this? First of all, you see this shirt right here? Okay, this Training Saiyan shirt? Yeah. I think Super Saiyan 2 Kid Gohan is the beastliest motherfucker in all Dragon Ball. You know what? Screw it. All anime. Yeah, I said it, okay? He was such a beast. Look at this design. Holy crap. He had those lightning bolts talking for him. Oh, dude, he was punching people. They would break. They would just be like, oh my God, he was so tight. And then, like, sure, the thing is, like, that Gohan was... As soon as you saw that Gohan, you knew people were going to get effed up, okay? It doesn't matter he lost the use of his arm during that battle. He still blasted Cell, I'm sure with some help of Vegeta. But, like, he destroyed Cell with just one-handed Kamehameha. And when he fought Bojack in his minis, he was just... It was just... When you knew he went Super Saiyan 2 as a kid, you knew people were just going to get effed up. My God, that is why he is the fucking greatest. Oh, God, he is so badass. I love that. That is my favorite character. He's my favorite character in anything ever. You look like a strong fella. Any workout tips to impress Andrea Libman? See, I said it right that time, Draft. Look at yourself. Now back to me. Now back at yourself. Now back to me. Sadly, you aren't me, but you can start looking like me today if you get to the gym and start eating clean. Look up. Now, it's been a few months. Look at yourself now in the mirror. You look beautiful. Look down. Holy crap, that has gotten great. All that testosterone is built up. Now, go up to Andrea Libman. Say hi. How you doing? If you had the option to go to another realm, which one would you go to? I know there's a number of options here. Not that obvious. Like, what kind of realm? Like, you mean Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm, Earth Realm, Outworld, stuff like that? Okay, because... Do you mean like a Toon World? Like I could go to a Cartoon Land? Because I would do that. I would go to a freaking Cartoon Land, just talk to all my fave Toon characters and just jump around like, yo guys, what's up? Yo, hey Kim, Possible? Yo, you look good, man. Girl. Oh, April O'Neil from the 80s show. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, just talk to a bunch of them. Yeah, and then I go to anime, and then there was a realm or whatever. That go chill. I wouldn't mix them both together because that get confusing. Oh, hello Asami from Legend of Korra. You're looking fine. Oh, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm a pervert. Leave me alone. Jax, what's your favorite DBZ fight? Well, technically my favorite saga is the Cell game saga, but I wouldn't consider that Gohan fight really like a good, fight. So because he was just owning, well, as soon as he went Super Saiyan 2, so. I would say the Goku Vegeta one, but no, that was it was kind of dragged out. It wasn't really even fun because they like just Gohan is a Krillin out. One of my favorite DBZ fights is from a movie, World's Strongest, where Goku and all them, they're like fighting the guys, but they're using their martial arts skills. Like the fights in that movie, I thought that was the best showcase of badass martial arts in Dragon Ball back when they were before their planet bursted and all that stuff. So yeah, I thought that the fights in that were pretty damn good. Pick one: Pop-Tarts, McDonald's, or bacon. Bacon, duh. Are you a fan of The Rock? Let me tell you something. The Jax Blade is not only a fan of The Rock. The Jax Blade rocks The Rock's clothing. Okay, he would be wearing his Team Bring It shirt right now if it wasn't in the cleaner. But that is just to show my admiration for The Rock and his inspiration to me right now for training and getting swole like I can. Jax, will you be my personal trainer? Pretty please. Yeah, sure. I offer online personal training all the time. I mean, yeah, it costs like a good amount, a respectable amount, but not in like overpriced or anything like that. But yeah, I do offer online personal training. If you're generally interested, just send me an inbox thing to my YouTube messages. And yeah, I'll hook you up. What gets you most upset? Alright, this is so stupid. This is like so like juvenile, whatever, but like I hate when someone sneezes and no one around them says bless you. Like I'm the one who has to say it. Like someone has to go, my God, it's just a common courtesy. You could say Gesundheit or something like that. And it's just a little pet peeve of mine, but my God, that's so annoying to me. It's just like, show some fucking common courtesy. What 2 cartoon/video game characters would you want to see in a death battle? Oh, freaking Monkey D. Luffy and Naruto, okay? I read this book called Dbz. It's this fan comic on DeviantArt. I'll link it in the description as well. But my God, it was epic. It like took Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece and put them together, and then they basically had them all on even playing field, so they would all fight each other like and be on pretty much equal terms. And so they had Naruto and Luffy fight each other, and they were all getting. Well, they kept getting distracted because they started seeing how badass Goku was. But yeah, it was awesome. So. Definitely Naruto and Luffy, they're so similar, and I would love to see those 2 go at it. Mr. Blade, what kind of music do you listen to? What is your favorite show from Cartoon Network of all time? Dude, that is so wrong, because I'm a 90s kid. We grew up with some of the greatest cartoons that's ever graced this planet. Oh my God. That's like making me pick children. Jeez. So many. I guess if I had to be... I think it's like a tie between Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls. The old Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls, because the new episodes of Dexter's Lab got kind of weird. Yeah, like there are so many, but I would say I like those 2 the best. Omelette du fromage. Back when you were first trying to bulk up in high school, how much did you balance bulking and cardio? I asked because a lot of your videos seem to be cardio and agility focused. Yet I wouldn't think that would help someone too much from someone who's been I'm just reading the way he wrote it, all skin and bones like me, who just needs to gain some mass to begin with. Unless, of course, I know even less about working out than I did. Well, first, man, yeah, you're right. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to put the Tough Like Tunes workouts on hold so I can actually help, because I know a lot of people are beginners on my channel, because there are so many great fitness channels out there, but you guys are transforming with me because I'm not even that big. So, first thing, if you're trying to bulk up, the main thing is, I'll have a better video for this next week, because I'm going to help you guys out, because a lot of my skinny fans are saying like they want to help to bulk up instead of like lose weight, because most of my other workouts can help people lose weight. So I would say start by doing a lot of compound movements, the right weight for you. Sorry about that, they're mowing out there. Compound exercises. I'll go into greater detail next week in my next video. But that cardio, of course, yes, because to keep your heart strong. So just light cardio, so just brisk walking, and plenty of good lean meats and proteins. What is your weirdest sexual fantasy? All right, so I had this one dream, right? It was kind of like Harold and Kumar with the weed bag, but it was with a giant grilled cheese sandwich, and like I was just banging this sandwich, and then like after I finished, I like ate it, and it was just, I mean, I didn't do it in it, okay, that'd be gross, or I didn't do it on it either. It was just kind of like in a, well, that's not the point, don't think about it too hard, but yeah, that was a hell of a sandwich. Next question. Have you read the Last Airbender comic series, The Promise and the Search? Yeah, I actually just finished reading The Promise, where they were like 13, 14 and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. There's some parts I didn't get, like why would Zuko automatically think he would go crazy and stuff like that. I don't get why he was, so look, I'm gonna go bad sometimes, so like finish me if I do. And then Aang just like, okay, I'm gonna kill it. No, I'm not. And then I don't get why the Earth Kingdom and the Fire Kingdom were fighting when they could have just solved this easily in the first few things, in my opinion, but it's whatever. And The Search, I just started reading The Search now, so we're in the first chapter. I'm waiting for the one that comes out this month. So yeah. Favorite episode of Dragon Ball Z and favorite episode of MLP? Well, I love Lesson Zero from MLP, but I think my favorite episode of Dragon Ball Z is, and this is such a satisfying episode too, is when Nightmares End, when you go and watch something, if you go watch History of Trunks, and then you go watch that episode, Nightmare's End, whatever. I think that's the episode where Trunks goes back to the future and kills Android. It is just so satisfying. And then if you watch the episodes where Imperfect Cell is killing all those innocent people by absorbing them, and then watch Trunks just fuck him up without caring, yeah, I love that episode. Yeah, I think that is easily one of my favorite. Are they really the food, and are we the Jaegers? Yes, Carl. Yes, they are. I know that was you. Can you break dance or bust a move? Oh, I suck at dancing and I'm black, sorry. Who is your favorite porn star? Don't try to lie. I think I know who asked this. Rachel Starr. Her butt is ridiculous. I mean, I'll be the first black guy she gets with. In the event that you met one of the people who used to mock you when you were younger, how would you react to them? I have dreamed about this constantly. I'd like to be mature and be like, yeah, thanks for being such a douche to me when I was a kid, so now I'm, you know, a nice man. But I really would just feel like I want to pummel their heads in, so I would just avoid it, to be honest, because I feel like I would just lose it. Red haze. Well guys, I had a lot of fun doing this Q&A, so it was good talking to you. I'll have a new video for y'all next Friday on fitness stuff, so I can help you guys out. And yeah, so good. Hope we can do another one of these in a few months' time, but I'll take a little break. Later, Dragon Ballers. Broke to you bros out there.